If you're interested in supporting this work, you can support me on Patreon, and that will help me make more videos and more podcasts for you in the future. Click the link down below on Patreon, or I'll put the link up here in the corner to Patreon, so you can go there and become a Patreon supporter.
Get mantra and meditation MP3s at jasongallant.ca.
I recently had a commenter say that my videos disturb their peace, somehow break them out of their unconditional peace, if that was the right words. I can't remember the words exactly, but that they were in this bliss and this peace experience, and I made them conscious or aware of some deeper suffering. Perhaps it was an accusation that I was causing it, I don't know, or maybe they were just saying, hey, I'm becoming aware of something. I don't know. It's always hard to tell with the comments on the internet. But one thing I want to point out is that if your peace can be easily disturbed by the words of others, you never realized true peace. You realized an external experience of peace, and yes, the mind is also external. This is a big mistake in the spiritual path, and one that I fell for in the beginning stages. I thought that if I could stop my thoughts and make everything around me all peaceful with birds and trees and things, like you see in the background here, that somehow I was in peace. I'm sure the birds had another opinion about how much peace I was in. Just come into the forest, they're stomping around, carrying all this static noise inside. So what I'm saying to you is the unconditional self is perpetual peace. It's unconditional. It doesn't have to be earned. And unconditional means no stipulation. Not one stipulation in the external circumstance has to be met in order for you to realize that you are peace itself. When you realize this, when you fall into this, then you can go into the overwhelming anarchy and noise of life and never ever forget that you are peace itself. You are the infinite. If you are everything, there is only one, there is no other. In order for there to be disharmony, there has to be another, one interacting with another for disharmony to happen. But if there is only one, there is no other to have disharmony with. This is who you are. The mind will always be polarities, good, bad, noise, peace, all this kind of stuff, the ideas or experiences of the mind. But the whole point of satsang is to leave that game for a moment and experience the beauty that is within. This amazing experience that's already with you, that you can just let go of a game and boom, you fall right into it. You fall right into it. You don't have to earn it. If anything, doing nothing is what it takes to earn it. It's just that everyone has forgot how to do nothing. I'm talking to you. You. Not your mind, but you. Stop pretending to be the mind. Pretending to be the I that has all these things attached to it, obligations and things. You are the puppet master, not the puppet itself. The mind is the puppet. It's always talking around, but just let go of the puppet just for a bit. Just let go of the puppet show. You'll see that peace is already here. Always. Return to peace. The noise will be there when it's needed or when you want to interact with it. It's always there. But you are peace. Your true nature is that. Many things can flow through the background of peace. If you wish to go into the mind a little bit, and you notice, oh, this, and then there's that, and then there's this thought, and then there's this feeling, this sensation. Yeah, these are all flowing through the background of peace. The peace-averse. Call it the peace-averse. It's like the universe, peace-averse, same thing. It is only when you resist experiences within that you fall out of peace. It's choice. It's free will. And this isn't blaming you, because I was doing the same thing. This is just the nature of the path. When you sit, meditate, or do your spiritual practice, or just contemplate as you sit and observe the trees, or maybe the comings and goings of life outside your window in your apartment. You'll become aware of how you use your free will. At some point, this wisdom blooms within you. And you'll notice there are times where you choose to use your free will to create suffering within yourself. This is the expansion of your awareness. This is Shiva, the great awareness. This is how you expand your awareness, and you will become aware of suffering and how you create it, and how you also avoid it and take action because of it. And this is what we call a spiritual cleanse. It's really a gift of awareness. It's a gift of your awareness expanding into something that was unconscious to you before. But let awareness do what it does. You don't have to do anything itself. Just be with whatever you observe and let it be. Let yourself be. You don't have to add any story or corrections to yourself. Just let those comments that are going through the peace-averse flow through. There's nothing to fix, nothing to heal, nothing to change. After all, there's only one. You can feel the restlessness within you, the need to move, the need to do something. Also let that do whatever it's doing, but do not add to it, do not touch it. Let it unravel on its own. Kind of like a baby having a temper tantrum, or a 3-year-old. Sometimes it's best to just let them just let it out and watch. Just watch the unfurling of the peace-averse. The unfurling of you. You. The you behind the thinker. The meddler. We're starting to jive now. All falling into the same soup of the peace-averse. It's a pretty nice place to be because you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anything. That's unconditional love. Give everything over to this state within you. Then as you move through life, this becomes the foundation from where you act, from where you do. And this has incredible healing potential for the world. So I hope this helps you on your spiritual journey. Take care for now.
Are you interested in working with a spiritual teacher in a formal setting? Well, perhaps the Wisdom Life School is for you. If you're interested in checking out what the Wisdom Life School is all about, just go to aratima.com.